Women are mysterious. Men try to understand them through logic, but women navigate attraction through something far more complex. Emotion combined with biology. And here's the uncomfortable truth most men never learn. 87% of women do not get aroused by a man until one specific psychological switch flips inside her mind. Not his looks, not his money, not his compliments, not even his physical touch. None of that matters until this moment of desire is activated. And if you don't understand this, you will always feel like you're doing everything right and still losing. But if you master this, women who once ignored you will start chasing you. Today, on Stoic Power Codes, we break down that hidden switch and the 10 stages that lead up to it. And remember, everyone will tell you the most important point is the first one. But the truth? The last point I reveal is secretly the most powerful of them all. I'll claim the first one is the most important, but you will already know the truth. Let's begin. Chapter 1. The arousal switch women can't control. Every woman is biologically wired for sexual selectivity. Men get aroused visually fast, instant. Women get aroused psychologically slow, selective. A man sees a beautiful face, a body, and desire turns on like a light switch. For a woman, desire isn't a light switch. It's a fireplace. You must gather the wood. You must create the structure. Then you must spark the flame. And the biggest mistake men make is trying to start the fire without the setup. They think being nice is enough. They think helping her is enough. They think wanting her is enough. But women do not want men who want them too quickly. They want men who want themselves first. That means the switch that triggers arousal isn't attraction. It is admiration. Without admiration, there is no fire. Chapter 2. Women only desire what they respect. Women are drawn to competence. A man who is in control of his emotions, attention, direction in life, social presence, desires. When a woman admires the way a man handles himself, that's when her body responds. A woman's mind is the gatekeeper to her body. This is why she ignores the guy who tries too hard. She gets bored with the guy who gives her everything. She mocks the guy who praises her too much. But she can't stop thinking about the man who doesn't need her, doesn't chase her, doesn't fall apart because of her. That's the man she respects. And only through respect does arousal begin. Chapter 3. The killer of female desire predictability. Women need uncertainty to feel desire. Why? Because the female brain evolved to respond to the chance of gaining a high-value male, not guaranteed access to a low-value one. If your attention is predictable, if your compliments are predictable, if your emotional reaction is predictable, she knows the ending of the story before it begins. And when the story is predictable, there is no excitement. So she stops replying, stops flirting, stops feeling anything. Not because she doesn't like you, but because you removed uncertainty. Arousal requires tension, a little mystery, a sense that she has to earn your focus. You must become the man whose presence is rewarding, but whose absence is felt. Chapter 4. The paradox of Stoic masculinity. Women think they want a soft man who expresses everything, until they get one, because a man who is controlled by his emotions cannot be trusted with hers. Stoic masculinity does not mean being emotionless. It means being unshakable. You can feel emotion, but emotion does not lead you. It does not control you. It does not decide your behavior. A woman's attraction explodes when she realizes your mood does not depend on her. Your happiness does not depend on her. Your identity does not depend on her. This is when she feels safe. Not because you're soft, but because you are stable. A woman becomes aroused when she senses she could lose. A strong man like you, not because you would leave, but because you can. Chapter 5. Emotional control is sexual power. Here is the psychological truth. Women test men not to destroy them, but to measure them. Her attitude, silence, or distance isn't always rejection. Sometimes it is simply this question: are you stronger than your desires for me? When you remain calm, when you don't beg, when you don't overreact, her body starts answering a different question. What would it feel like if he finally wanted me? Women get aroused when a powerful man chooses them, not a desperate man who needs them. Chapter 6. The female imagination, her most powerful desire. The female body is triggered by something that has nothing to do with skin, but everything to do with fantasy. When a woman can't entirely read you, when your intentions aren't fully revealed, her imagination begins to fill the gap. And that imagination creates arousal stronger than physical touch. Women don't want a man who reveals his entire hand up front. They want to wonder, will he kiss me? Does he like me? Is he into someone else? Why isn't he texting back yet? Does he think about me? What does he look like without a shirt? Her mind becomes your greatest ally. Let her think. Let her imagine. Let her chase. Because the more she imagines you, the deeper her desire becomes. Chapter 7. The hidden switch desire must feel earned. Here it is. The secret. The psychological trigger that activates female arousal. She must feel like she earned your interest. Not that you gave it away for free. Not that you reward her just for existing. Not that you like her more than you like yourself. Women become aroused when they feel chosen. Chosen by a man they admire. Chosen by a man they respect. Chosen by a man who has options, but chooses her. If you want a woman to crave you, do not give her desire. Make her earn it. Chapter 8. How to make her chase you without playing games. Men think strategies are manipulative, but here's the truth. Women are already playing the game. They always have. The difference is, high-value men play with awareness. Low-value men play blind. So, here are simple principles that turn on female desire. 1. Pull back when you want to chase. Desire grows in space. 2. Keep your life bigger than your feelings. Purpose over passion. 3. Reward effort, not presence. Praise what she earns, not what she is. 4. Give attention with intention. Make her feel it means something. 5. Stay unpredictable in small ways. Tiny surprises, big effect. 6. Maintain emotional independence. Your peace is yours. 7. Be ready to walk away. A man who can leave is the man she wants to stay with. These principles are not manipulation. They are leadership. Chapter 9. Why women lose interest immediately. A woman stops feeling desire when you give too much, too fast. You explain yourself too much. You ask for permission too often. You become too available. You allow her to disrespect you. You prioritize her before your own mission. You try to convince her to want you. Each one of these behaviors kills mystery, kills respect, kills arousal. Never try to convince a woman to want you. Make her realize you are wanted by the world. Her arousal is not triggered by your obedience, but by your options. Chapter 10. The irresistible man. The man who triggers desire is not perfect, but he is confident in silence. calm in chaos, certain in his direction, ruthless with his standards, selective with his attention, humble but unafraid. His masculinity is not loud, it is felt. He does not try to impress. He embodies value. And that is exactly why women want to impress him. Final revelation. Desire is a mirror. If you want a woman to crave you, first become a man you yourself would admire. The world respects the man who respects himself. Women follow the man who follows his purpose. And a woman's arousal is simply a reflection of the value you built within yourself. Do not chase what runs. Do not cling to what stays still. Become a force she wants to move with. Closing. If you truly want to understand women, start by mastering yourself. Because power is not the ability to control her. It is the discipline to control your own desire. Thank you for watching Stoic Power Codes. If you found strength in this message, make the choice that most men are too afraid to make. Choose your growth. Choose your discipline. Choose your power. Like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Until then, stay focused, stay dangerous, stay in control.